We are very excited to present the new solution from JD Edwards EnterpriseOne, the Joint Venture Management System. In a joint venture, two or more parties take on a project together, sharing assets, resources, costs, and revenue. The managing partner in the joint venture is responsible for paying the expenses and receiving revenue, distributing expenses and revenue to the partners, creating and managing cash calls for the partners, drawing from the cash calls or billing the partners for expenses, paying the partners for revenue earned, and providing financial reports for the joint venture. Use the JD Edwards EnterpriseOne Joint Venture Management Solution to manage your joint ventures, whether you are in the engineering and construction industry, oil and gas, real estate, agribusiness, and other industries that use joint ventures. Acme uses JD Edwards EnterpriseOne to run its business. Acme needs partners to help in funding a project in China and embarks on a joint venture with 3 other companies. Let's see how Acme manages one of its joint ventures in JD Edwards EnterpriseOne. Acme is the managing partner and therefore is responsible to pay the bills for expenses incurred and to receive revenue earned by the joint venture. Expenses incurred by the joint venture include direct costs and indirect costs. Direct costs can be for labor, material, and other costs for the joint venture. Indirect costs can be overhead or expenses such as utility bills, rent, or payroll. Revenue can be payments from customers or tenants. Acme is also responsible for distributing the expenses and revenue to the partners based on the division of interest for each partner. Acme uses cash calls to manage the cash flow for specific joint venture expenses. Therefore, the managing partner must create cash calls to request for funds from the partners and must also manage the funds. After distributing the expenses and revenue in the JD Edwards EnterpriseOne system, Acme has to draw from the cash calls or bill the partners for the distributed expenses and pay the partners for the distributed revenue. To communicate the financial position of the joint venture to the partners, Acme uses joint venture-specific ledger types for distributed transactions. This enables Acme to manage the financial reporting needed for them as the managing partner, as well as for the joint venture. Companies can gain significant benefits from the JD Edwards Joint Venture Management Solution, including simplifying support of joint venture agreements by providing flexible solutions to define the division of interest for partners, to calculate overhead charges, and so on, improving operational efficiency by providing visibility into joint venture transactions and the distribution of the transactions to the joint venture partners, reducing month-end close with automated processes that create and print invoices for each partner's share of expenses, create and pay vouchers for each partner's share of revenue, create billing reports for each partner that list the partner's activities, such as the transactions distributed to the partner, cash call information, and billing and payment information, using standard JD Edwards reporting processes to generate financial statements and reporting for the joint venture. This is just a quick overview of the joint venture management solution from JD Edwards EnterpriseOne. To learn more about JD Edwards EnterpriseOne Joint Venture Management, visit us online at learnjde.com. Thanks for watching.